of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see Dallas Goedert. There's been no shortage of work for him, sitting second in the league in catches. It's the Eagles and the Panthers, next on Madden Football.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year.
It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. The return starts from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
Here's 2nd and 6. The motion man is Johnson. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he'll convert, picking up the 1st down at the 46-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
On 1st down is Young. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. A 2nd down throw for Young. That one complete. It's Ian Thomas. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. The motion man is Johnson. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
This one complete to Bryant. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Young. He completes this one to Mechie.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From the gun, it's Young. And this ball incomplete on third down. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And it's going to lead to fourth down. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Lutz's kick is good. And the Panthers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end. And the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
At their 49-yard line.
Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. To the air again. Hurts. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Eagles. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Panthers offense going to take over now for the second time. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Young to throw on first down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Mechie, the man in motion. Here's Young. He's got his man complete to Johnson. He's still on his feet. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And After that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 7-3 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Putting the tight end in motion. Here's Pacheco to the 5-yard line. Here now, second down and goal. Here's Young. And he's in. Harrison Bryant. Touchdown, Panthers. Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Panthers are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. He is in the midst of a sensational season, currently second in the NFL in passing yards. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Hill brought in motion. A second down throw for Hurts. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds. On third down, it's Hurts. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That one good for 15 and a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, Hurts. That's caught in stride by the Cheetah.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll try and run for it with Herbert. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way. And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, But when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Here comes a return from the 5. Whoa. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Young. That one is complete to Hartman. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Motion man, set right. To throw is Young. That is caught. He finds his big target again. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Mechie, the man in motion. Young to throw on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's over the middle and caught by Leggett. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. A 2nd down throw for Young. And he gets that to Hartman. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Out of the shotgun, Young. This one complete to Bryant. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Young. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3. They'll run with Pacheco. Good blocking, and he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Carolina. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kick by Lutz is good. Panthers go up by 7. It is now 17-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Eagles offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. On second down, Hurts. Catch is made. That is Williams. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. And they'll throw here with Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. To the air again. Hurts. That is caught. What a throw. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will come back to tie things at 17. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. He's going to take a shot down the field to the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kick is good, so add one more, and then we'll take a first-half lead into the locker room.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, and it's the Ravens who have the lead in that one. Derrick Henry, 3 touchdown runs. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Baker Mayfield, 4 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world and see what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And that game has gone to halftime with the visiting Texans out on top. Nico Collins, a touchdown catch in that first half. We got a strong first half out of the running back, Isaiah Pacheco. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A pistol snap back to Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and that will lead to a second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
What I loved about this play, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker before the ball was snapped. We see so often they get antsy, they start tipping the blitz, and then the offensive line and the running back is able to pick them up. But in this case, it didn't look before the snap like he was going to come. He times it perfectly. Nobody accounted for him, and he records the sack.
The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Young. Open man downfield, it's Leggett. And he will go all the way. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Panthers. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Eagles 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You can see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. A run out of the gun with Brooks. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Hill brought in motion. On third down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Hardman now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Panthers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Tackle there by Jalen Hurts. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Once again, it's Pacheco. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Here's 3rd and 7. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Still third down.
Penalty yardage made this much easier to convert. They now face 3rd and 2. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Mechie, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Young. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Young to throw on 1st down. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw, Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand. And
oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. The
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On now is the punt team for the Panthers. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Devontae Smith and the rest of the Philly offense heading back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. Brooks, 1st down and then some. Jonathan Brooks. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hurts gonna hand this one to Shipley. A dive, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. On 1st down is Young. That's over the middle and caught by Leggett. Still going inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Carolina.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The kick by Lutz is good. Panthers tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The visitors' offense and Xavier Legette heading back onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. They'll stick with Madison. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. 3rd and 5. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. A tight end in motion now. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10. Back up to his own goal line, Hurts. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. And he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll go here with Madison. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, That's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. They'll run here. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stick to the ground. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll run for the first time with their fullback.
The fullback up the middle. Sam Hubbard on the tackle. A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll run. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Yard gain on the play. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 15.
Hurts to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
He was defended by Quandre Diggs.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. And that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Hurts again. Catch made there. That's Smith. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
Again, Hurts. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That one into the hands of Hill. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Hurts will try it again. Off he goes. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
He'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. He's got it inside the 5. And he's gonna be brought down.
Pass interference. Defense.
Here we go. 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
The Panthers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Madison. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Again, it's Madison. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. The motion man is Johnson. From the gun, it's Young. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down 2 and E. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down 2 and E. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They are able to go into the home of the defending Super Bowl champs. Never an easy place to play. And they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.